Okay, so yesterday I made a video about a game I had in the rec. Um, that I had scored 25 points in the first half in a game in the rec, and y'all saw that build was very good at the rim. I could dunk. I could dunk in traffic. Um, I could shoot the three. I could play make. Um, I could play make. What else? Um, I was getting a lot of on ball um, deflections. Poking the ball loose. I was getting steals, and yeah. The build. It really doesn't have any holes. It could really do anything you want it to do. So, in this video, I'm just gonna break down my thought process behind creating this build. The close shot is tied to other attributes, so um, we're not concerned about that. Drive and layup, that's also tied to other attributes because when we go to the basket, we're trying to dunk. We're not trying to lay the ball up. In this game, drive and layup, I don't. I think it's a waste of attributes, to be honest. At the lowest, I would say just put it at 75. So you could get the layup mix master on bronze just cause. Sometimes when you go to the basket and try to dunk it, some players can take you out of your animation, so you may just want a little bit of assistance. So you can sometimes get like a lucky uh, layup that way. But the drive and dunk, man, at 94 drive and dunk, this is overpowered. Okay, once you start to get to 87 with an 80 vertical, you start getting cheesy. Okay, at 90 is a different level of cheese, and then at 94, this level right here. Yeah, yeah. You have to have basically perfect positioning to stop me from dunking the ball. So yeah, I have a lot of fun at 94. And the thing about 94 that takes the dunks to another level are these dunks right here. These right here. The cockback tomahawks off one. These have you um, jumping, you get like a quick jump animation off the ground in a game, which is what you want. You want to be able to explode. You want athleticism. You want to be able to get to the basket as quickly as possible. Um, right after you press the either square, the dunk button, or you meter dunk, you want to be able to just accelerate to the basket as quickly as possible. And these dunks have great fast jump animation. So these really separate you. It forces the defense to have perfect positioning if they want to take you out of your animation or block your dunk attempt. Okay, so that's that. Mid range standing dunk right here. At 40, you begin. You have at 40 you have the ability to dunk while standing. That's when the animations begin. I just put it at 45. You get more animations at 45. I just put it at 45 because it's cheap and why not? Mid range, I'm not really trying to shoot mid range shots. I'm either trying to shoot a three or dunk on you. So I don't really, for this build, I'm not really, mid range. I'm not concerned about it. I also have 13 cap breakers, so um, let me know in the comment section if you want me to drop a build that's similar to this without the cap breakers. So when I was making the build, I just dropped the mid range as much as possible, so I could save points there and put points elsewhere. I put my 3 point shot at 84, and I put 5 cap breakers on it to bring it to 89. I like 89 because it gives you gold set shot specialists, and for me that's the perfect speed. Um, Silver is a little bit too slow. Hall of Fame is a little bit too quick. If you don't know how set shot specialist works, um, Silver, Gold, Hall of Fame, and Legend and Bronze are all different timings for your jump shot. I believe, don't quote me, but I believe the difference between Hall of Fame and Gold set shot specialist is like 40 milliseconds, which is a lot. Which that's a lot. That's a different shot. So I like the gold timing. Okay. Free throw. I wish this was at 99, but I just budgeted because I wanted to put the points elsewhere. Let's talk about passing. Oh, let's talk a little bit about 3 point. This 89 3 point shot. I am very comfortable with this. Like I make threes from just about anywhere I want to. Like I don't shoot ridiculous. I don't know, 35-foot threes. Like I don't make those. I don't even try to shoot those. But anything within reason, like I make a lot of shots with this 89. I have a big man build that has like an 82 3 point shot, and then it was at an 80 before I put some cap breakers on it, and I was going game 6 for 6. So this 89 is really all you need. Like I think 99 3 point shot. I really think it's overkill. If I got a couple bills. I got 94 3 point shot, 95, 96. I got some bills. I got those, but I really don't think you need all that 3 pointer. I really don't. I really don't. Even though this game people talk about the RNG and whatnot, man, like I don't know, if you're tempo shooting and you practice your shot and you know your shot, like you don't need all of that, man. You got hot zones and stuff, man. You be alright, man. Pass accuracy. I don't know how you playing point guard if you got anything below 87. 87 is even pushing it, because yeah, people be on that square. People be spamming. You gotta. 89 is really pushing it. To be honest, I want my pass accuracy to really be nothing below 92. This build, I was just having some fun and trying something different, but I really wanted nothing but below 92. That's really the lowest. If I were to make my meta point guard build, for me, my play style, I would go nothing below 92. At 89, I start to think I can make every pass on the floor. At 92, I believe I can make every pass on the floor. At 95 pass accuracy, I know I can make every pass on the floor. Anything above 95, I'm really just having fun with the defense and just testing their ability to deflect my pass. That's my mindset behind passing. Ball handle, 95, Hall of Fame, handle for days, Hall of Fame ankle assassin, Steve Francis signature size up, which is the best move in the game. This is self-explanatory. If you're a guard, you need 95 ball handle, in my opinion. 91 speed with ball. I can't do nothing less than this. I tried to make builds that had 86 speed with ball, that had gold, whatever that badge is called. What's that badge called? Yeah, lightning launch. Yeah. I tried to make a build that had 86 with the gold lightning launch, and I can't. It's too slow for me because my game relies on speed, blowing by you, dunking on your head. Like that's my go-to. And then once people cut that off, then I'm looking for the 3 point shot, right? So, yeah. You can put max +1 to get this on legend, which is great. It works phenomenally. What else we got? Perfect world scenario. I'm putting this at 94. That 94 is really that's when you really start to hit that game changing speed with the ball. And I have multiple builds that have 94 speed with ball, and I have a lot of fun with it. I recommend that you make a build with 94 speed with ball. Okay, now interior defense. Now, as y'all keep watching my channel and watching my clips, my highlights, you will see that I, for a guard, I defend the rim. Um, great, greatly. Um, I am a great rim protector as a small guard. I I have never played against another guard who has defended the rim as well as I do at my size. If you 6'6", 6'7", okay, it's different. But I will block your shot. I will block your dunk attempt. Just watch my clips. Just keep watching my channel and watch my clips. I don't know why more guards don't put more interior and block on their build. It works. I literally can block a guard's dunk. If he tries to dunk on me, I will block it and get really cool block animation. So I think people are sleeping on these attributes right here. And they're cheap. I don't know why people don't. I don't know. Steal. 96 steal is when you get Hall of Fame pickpocket, Hall of Fame interceptor. And in my opinion, at Hall of Fame, this is when Hall of Fame pickpocket is when you start to get cheesy. That's when you start to get to the point where people get scared of you. If they don't have good dribbling skills, they will start left sticking and running away from you and really trying to just pass the ball up the court because they don't want to be around you. Okay, I love 96 steal. The lowest I'm gonna go in this game is 91. I'm not doing nothing. I need to be able to, especially if you're playing against guards. If you're a point guard, you got to be able to defend the ball. And this makes you a threat. Perimeter defense is cool. Perfect world scenario, I would put this at 85 and get silver on ball menace, which I think is a great badge. But I don't think it's worth the points. I don't think I need all of those points to defend people. Using my IQ and anticipation and, experience and, most of the time, like, this is enough. 76 perimeter with 96 steal, this is enough. Every now and again, and it's rare, I'll run into a point guard where I'm like, okay, I need more defensive attributes for this guy because he's just a little bit better. But that's rare. It doesn't happen enough for me to spend $100 on a build that has all of those points. So that's that. Give me 1 second here. I gotta plug in my laptop. I gotta charge it real quick. Give me 1 second. Let me just get situated. 1 second. Okay, we plugged in. All right, so I think this is enough for the defense. Perfect world scenario for defensive rebound. I'd put it at 60 and get the bronze rebound chaser, which is a great badge, and I have a build or two that has it, and it's very helpful because it speeds up the fast break. Anytime somebody misses the shot, it's great for me to push the ball up the floor, especially since I have high pass accuracy. But this build, I cannot fit the points in this category. Okay, let's talk speed, agility, strength, and vertical. 4, in my opinion, underrated attributes. I think physicals are underrated. Speed. Now, with the way I play, I don't need 90 speed, but in this build, I did it. I have other builds that have lower speed. But this speed in conjunction with the high steal makes a difference. It allows you to get more deflections, you could poke more basketballs loose. You can play lanes better. But you don't need 90 speed. But in perfect world scenario, 92 speed with 88 agility is where I feel the most comfortable when I'm just roaming the court. But I couldn't fit it in this build. It's expensive. Speed and agility are expensive. So I think this is my favorite budget speed and agility. Okay. 60 strength. I get bronze physical finisher, which I don't think applies to me because I don't finish a lot of layups. I also get bronze strong handle, which excuse me, which I think comes in handy. I think that comes in handy. Strength is also underrated. It's gonna help you get some cool bump animations when you're playing defense, and it's gonna allow you to dribble the ball up the court a little bit better against some of these tough locks, right? But quick tip: when you're playing against tough locks, you don't want to be in animations. Okay, you don't even want your strength to even matter. Okay, you're trying to do dribble moves and dribble by him so that he can never catch you in animations. If the lock can get you in animations, you've lost. You're done. 85 vertical is cheese. This is when you start, and I can show y'all some clips eventually. This is when you start getting some crazy cool high jump animations. Okay, at 85, this is when that happens. In conjunction with the 94 drive and dunk, man, I have a lot of fun with this build. A lot of fun. 85 is not necessary. I think at the lowest in this game for a guard, that's like 6'3". I don't know about 6'4". I never made a 6'4" build, but I think 80 is the lowest you want your vertical to be. I made at the beginning of the year. Or when I first got on the game. Yeah, it was the beginning of the year. I was playing when the game first came out, and then I took a break. But 75 vertical with like 87 drive and dunk. Just the minimum requirements to get whatever contact dunks, the 2-foot contact dunks. That wasn't enough, man. You're not gonna get cheesy like that. You want to get cheesy, you need your vertical to be at least 80, and you want your drive and dunk to be 90. You want those one leg. That's what you want. You want those one-legged tomahawks, bruh. That's what you want. You want those one-legged tomahawks. That's what takes the dunking to the next level. This is what you want. You want these right here. What are these right here? 84. These right. This at the lowest. You want these right here. This is when you start. And don't listen to that 70 vertical. Don't listen to that. It says the requirements are 90 drive and dunk and 70 vertical. I had a build that had 90 with the 70. You don't want that. 70 vertical ain't nothing. You might as well just not be able to dunk. If you put 90 drive and dunk and you put 70 vertical, you just might as well not even, because you're gonna have a 90 drive and dunk. I didn't made a build that had this. Listen to me. Because you're going to put 90 drive and dunk, you're going to put 70 vertical, and you're going to be attacking the basket thinking you finna go crazy. Because you got a 90 drive and dunk, but that you ain't got no contact dunk. So you're going to be going, trying to dunk in like semi-traffic, and people just going to be taking you out your animation. It's going to be bad. I'm telling you, right? It's not fun. Okay? And against competitive players, you might as don't put all that towards dunk. Just put it towards something else. If you don't want to be able to dunk, just put it towards something else. Okay. That's that. Yeah, 80. You got drive and dunk at 90, vertical at 80. Yeah, you good. But okay, that's the video today. This is the build I had to score the 25 points in the first half in yesterday's video. And appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if my videos are trash. Let me know if you like my videos. All right, peace out.